everyone, today I'm going to make some potato noodle. We call in Hungarian, my village, we used to call Begyerő. Okay, I got 4 potatoes here, ready cooked in a salty water, smashed very finely. And I just make a dough out of. Get the flour. Mustn't put any water, anything in, I use a cake flour. I put the flour in. I don't measure because just you have to know how many must be nicely work hard together, potato and the flour. This is an old traditional peasant food. During the war we had lots of potato, cake flour, and we used to make like a cheap meal. You can make it with the breadcrumbs. My father used to cut up pork fat with the kolbas, but now I just have onions on. My son like with the onions, and my grandson like it with the breadcrumbs. Very easy to make this. Don't forget, no water in, no eggs. A little bit more flour, I think. Okay. I just use a cake flour. You got to work it out, make it a nice dough. Okay, it's now ready. Flour on the table. Make it here. Breadcrumbs, I make it my own. Dry the bread in the oven and I put it in a food processor and I make a lovely breadcrumbs. Okay, this one will be back. You have to work it out nicely to make sure that all the potato get flour in. Okay. We both have. I know some young people won't do this because hard work, but it's nothing hard work. When you love your family, you must cook for them, but you think it's not expensive. You can't have meat all the time. I remember my mother had 5 children and she used to do this all the, and it's a traditional. It's now ready. Take a few minutes. One day I show how to make a tagliatelle and different size of pasta. Very easy to make. There we go. It's now ready. My water starts to boil because this is very quick. Pretty I haven't got a wooden table, but I wash always my table, make nice and clean. Okay, look at this. Ready, eh? They say practice make a master. I'm not called myself a master, but I do it what I learned to do. There we are. See, how quick. I already braised my onions, not much, and the breadcrumbs, which I make it myself. Put it in the oil, because one like it with the onions, one like it with the breadcrumbs. So I'm going to roll it out. My water going to boil just now. Take very quick. Hey. I remember when my mom used to make this, and the children ready to waiting. We was hungry after during the war. You don't have to make it very thin, just about This not ready. Okay, a little bit more. Put flour on. Okay, and I'm cutting it very quick. My mother used to make it like this. Just slice it. Put it ready. Put it on top of each other. Nothing special on this, but poor people can do it. I mean, don't have to have meat all the time. You get tired of the meat. Do some vegetarian thing. It's not vegetable, but it's quite nice. Just cut it like this. Round it, so not stick together. My water boiling, salty water, because you have to, can't leave it too long because the potato makes softer pastry. You just have to do it and put it in the water and cook. Yeah, this Chinese knife quicker. In Europe, lots of people cook this even today, I think, because in the winter, you know, you don't have fresh vegetables. I'm sure today they're having everything different, not in my time. When I was grown up, during the Second World War, wasn't easy. This is quite a lot, eh? Poor potato. Oh, if you want to make small amount, you can even make of 2 potatoes. Now the Italian gnocchi they call, I usually make it of the same. Now this ready, I roll it up this, because I want to do something but I never do for years. In Hungary we usually make it, but I roll it up smaller or thinner. We used to make gumbots, like a ball, or what you call. Yeah, some people call a meatball, we call a potato ball. Okay, let's see if I do it okay. A little bit more. I remember this, we used to make it, but we used to put in a plum jam. Now I got a strawberry jam here. Let's see if it's come okay. I never did for a long time. I got a strawberry jam today to put in, but in Europe they used to do the plum jam and put cinnamon on and things, but I just tried this. A long time I never do it. I want to make how come. And you roll it in a breadcrumbs. Here we are. Close it and you just roll it. Oh, it's not opening. I didn't do this for ages. I think it should be okay. I remember my mom used to make a plum jam, and it's very thick, and she used to make it with the plum jam. Oh, this is too small, I think. Would be okay. Strawberry jam, nice, eh? I never do this for about 40 years, easy, but I just try. Try to see, just to show my grandchildren. This is something like with the breadcrumbs, nice. I made a few of this ball with the jam in, and I put it in first because it's cooking longer. And my water is salty water, boiling nicely. I never did this for years, but I just want to try. Okay, take this off. Crumbs. Have to cook when it's popping on the top ready. Okay, ready. Just waiting the butter boiling, taking out of the balls. Finish. Half an hour you can do this food, but the potato must be cooked before. Now my little potato ball all on the top, cooked. I just try out a few because I wasn't sure. I never make it for a long time. And I put it in breadcrumbs. This I just make it out of the same pastry. Okay. Some people like it with the cinnamon and breadcrumbs, but just make it a simple way. I just show what you can do of the potato noodle. See, this is just with the jam. I remember my mom used to make this. The children used to love it. Okay. Alright, that's all this one. Now I'm going to put half of this in a water, because if I put it one time too much, so I just put in a boiling water, coming in a top ready. The water must be continuously boiling. The salty water. Okay. Maybe I can put all in too much water there. Not cook it too time. Yeah, put it once. Finish. Okay. Put it all together. The water boiling. And when come on the top, ready cooked. Take only a few minutes. Important when you do this, your family must be ready because it must be eaten warm. Mustn't keep it. My potato noodle coming up on the top, so it's ready to cook just now. Take a minute. And I strain it. And I put up in braised onions. I already braised the onions under the breadcrumbs. So I make two different. I switch up my stove now. My pasta is cooked. You can see all on the top. Cooked in a salty butter. I put in a butter about half a tablespoon salt. So also in a mashed potato was salty. Okay, I strain it. I don't wash it up with the water because then the taste goes away. Some people say, oh, you need to wash it. I'm not doing it. Just leave it like this. Okay, this is onions because my son liked it with the onions. Mainly brown, but onions was purple, so I just mix it up this. But you can make it with the bacon and the sausage with the kolbásni kol. This one my son loved it like this with the onions. He can put black pepper on, but I don't put for him, only one. This one going with the breadcrumbs. My homemade breadcrumbs. I dry a bread in the oven and I put it in a food processor. It's very easy. Here we are. Just shake it, don't mix it, otherwise you make like a... Okay. Cooked. This is what we call a begyerő in Hungarian. What you call a potato noodle. Very easy dish. Cooked lovely this gumbos. Pretty is no plum jam, but this one is okay. Well cooked, nice. This is my potato crumbed noodle. Very nice. Thank you for watching.